the first match that Vegeta is going to see is the Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi versus Damage Control. So Vegeta, who do you think is going to win based off this?
The only name I recognize is the Bianca Belair. I don't know which one she is, but I recognize that name, and I'm guessing they have to put some of the bigger names to win first, right? I'm thinking it from a strategic point where like they'll have to put some big names to win for the most part, but I don't know how like they determine who wins, right? They are predetermined, right?
Yes. So you knowing that Bianca Belair is a big name. So who do you think is Bianca Belair here?
Is she the one with the red top?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! That is Bianca Belair. So you're gonna say that the team of Bianca Belair is winning because that's the only person that you know.
Yes, right. I'm assuming they're gonna have some upsets throughout the event, but I'm just, since this is the first one, I'm gonna put that name, put that down as yeah.
W. If you only know is Bianca, that's a huge testament to what Bianca brings into the WWE industry. All right. Next up, we have the Bobby Lashley and Street Profits versus the Final Testament 6-man tag team Philadelphia Street Fight. Who do you think is going to win in this scenario?
Oh, wow, they have 2 days of this?
Yeah.
This is on it.
Yes, they have 2 days.
People commit to this. Okay.
Yes.
The first guy on the front right, he has those tattoos, like those like
Karrion Kross
tattoos.
Karrion Kross.
Really? Is he part of like the tribe or whatever? That the whole like is that related at all?
Kross is not a part of the bloodline. He is not a part of the Samoan dynasty. But I will say that's a good guess. That's a good guess because I know you're not gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about. But there's this free agent called Tama Tonga, and everybody thinks that he should be a part of the story because people think because he's brown with tattoos, he's Samoan. But no, but that's a good guess.
How many like matches are there throughout the event?
So night 1 and night 2, they got about 6 matches. I think night 1 has 7 and night 2 has 6. I think that's how it is right now.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's a commitment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the political route. You know, usually the incumbents always win, so I'm gonna go with the left side and say they will win because usually people who have made an appearance before and have the experience are usually they have the edge there. So that will be what I will lock in for that. So Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. There we go.
Yes, all right.
Yes,
I think Vegeta's gonna be predicting the entire Mania card. Just saying. All right. So next up we have Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, obviously on the left side, Santos and Dom on the right side. Who do you think is going to win this WrestleMania card?
Wait, are Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio related at all?
Yes, they are. So they are father and son, but Rey Mysterio is a deadbeat. Rey Mysterio famously gave Dom a BMW when he wanted a Mercedes. It might be vice versa. I might have gotten that wrong, but yeah.
Here's the older one, right? Because he's like, his name's been around for a couple decades at least, right?
Yes, Rey is
Okay.
Dominic Mysterio's father, but he's a deadbeat. He wasn't a good father growing up.
Really, but has he been winning wrestling WWE titles or anything at all in the recent years?
In the recent years, yes, he won the United States Championship, which Logan Paul actually holds right now, and Logan Paul beat Rey Mysterio for it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the dude on the bottom right, I honestly, I kind of thought that was like a lady for at first. I was like, why are they doing this?
He's talking about Dom Dom. He's also in a relationship with someone named Mami, which is the women's champion, and the women's champion sort of is the dominant person in that relationship.
Oh, I see. So he's like, he's submissive and breedable?
Yes, sort of like you.
Okay. Dude, honestly, you're not the first streamer to say that. Probably shouldn't say that on the internet. Okay, it's okay. I go with the Rey Mysterio as this pick for this because I just recognize the name and I know people tend to like him, unless they don't. But I know that name is a very big name in wrestling, and so I wanna lock that in. But I feel like I should learn more about this. But yeah, dang.
So Vegeta is going with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Alrighty, so next up we have LA Knight versus AJ Styles. LA Knight on the left, AJ Styles on the right. Who do you think is going to win this one?
All right. Can I get a backstory? Both names I recognize. I obviously know LA Knight, because of LA Nate, who I believe you are dating right now.
Yes. LA Knight is just who he is, and yes, LA Nate, yes, you understand that. AJ Styles is someone that worked in a so they actually both worked in a different company before WWE. And they both worked in this. It was called TNA Impact, and they both worked there actually. They both are from that same company, and then they came to the big time. But one of these individuals has a far better wrestling career than the other.
I'm guessing LA Knight has the better one, right? Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
I guess that. I am wrong.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Wikipedia search. LA Knight. He's got higher. He's taller. He's heavier. But I don't know how they pick these. Okay. In your opinion, who has the better promos or like the better talk? I feel like LA Knight talks a lot, right? Doesn't he do the promos and the?
Yes! What the fuck? Yes!
Dox myself, but I'm a little intoxicated. I am from the DMV. I'm gonna go with the Maryland guy, dude. Like, yeah, dude.
LA
like,
Knight. All right.
Yeah, let's do this. Like, yeah, I'm from there. I know, like, dude, like, yeah, like, if you make it out here, you got thick skin, bro. Like, I was like literally like, I'm not gonna say what happened today, but. Some shit happens every day out here, dude. Like, I don't know, Jersey. It's like, what do you got? What do you got in Jersey? Nothing happens in fucking Jersey. So, I'm gonna go with that guy.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we have the tag team ladder match. I will give you some kind of context with this. There are 6 teams in this ladder match. The champions are going to put up their titles, and there's 2 brands on WWE. There's Raw and there's SmackDown. So they are the tag team champs for both. So both titles for Raw and both titles for SmackDown will be up in the ladders. So there could potentially be 1 winner or 2 winners for this. And I think it has been confirmed because I think Michael Cole did confirm 2. So for the sake of just confirming, 2 out of these 6 are going to win.
Mentioned, I was watching this series of videos that these other wrestling content create about when they have one of their viewers who doesn't watch wrestling do it, and they know that The Miz is like a name. And honestly, I didn't know The Miz was a wrestler. I thought that was like a rapper or something like that. So I recognize Damian Priest. I think I hear that name in your stream sometimes. And then Austin Theory. Was the other person. I don't know, out of the 2 guys, which is Austin Theory? Is he the one with the... Is he the bald one with the thing, or is he the guy that has hair?
Austin Theory,
hair, right?
Austin Theory is the guy that's doing this. He's the guy in the middle, doing this.
And now I'm down to The Miz, Damian Priest, and Austin Theory. So a tag team. So exactly, like, why am I picking 2? Are 2 people winning, and so there's no 1 winner, or what exactly is happening?
So there might be one winner, but I think there's going to be 2 winners just based off because there's a SmackDown and Raw tag team. Or there should be, but the current winners have both titles right now.
Am I wrong for saying this? Doesn't he look like Roman Reigns but with shorter hair? Like,
no, he does.
Wrong?
No, it's not wrong at all. Yeah, he does.
You guys keep like, how do people know the difference?
Because we watch it every week.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna lock in Damian Priest. Okay, he's gonna be one of my picks.
So
yeah,
so they have to be together. So Finn and Damian, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna lock in that as one of your picks. Okay, so then your second pick.
I think so. Okay, like in these tag team matches, is it usually like? Would you say like it's the team, or have has there been instances where one of the teammates doesn't pull through and the other person has to carry them, or do they get a new teammate next year? Like, is it usually like the team does well, or I'm curious how it's like written out.
No, that actually happens. So usually, like if you have a tag team, maybe one is more so a star, and then the other one is more so like, So you usually kind of want to separate them. But in this case, they're both really good when it comes to Damian Priest and then Finn Balor. But we want a separation just based off like them being good. Yeah.
I'm still leaning towards that. I like his outfit. He's wearing all black. He's slimming, you know. I think he looks better than Roman Reigns, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, like the short hair, black outfit. He's got the little, what is this thing called? A belt? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, belt, yeah.
Yeah.
A title belt.
Okay. And then these two fuckers. Okay, I'm going with the Miz or Austin Theory, and
Okay.
look like fucking idiots. Like what is this? Like look at that face he's making, or this Miz, like that fucking bandana. What does he think he's a fucking Ninja Turtle or some shit? I'm guessing, are they like groupier like wrestlers? Do you know how I'm assuming, like, I know it's for entertainment. Do they technically have more humor to the way they do, like
Yes.
the way they like more? Okay,
Yes.
that's why. Okay. The Miz, is he young, on the younger side?
No, so the other guy, Austin Theory, he's young. I believe Austin Theory's 25. Correct me if I'm wrong, 25. But The Miz is a veteran in the game, so he.
Logical choice here, and go with where the probability lies higher. I'm gonna go with Austin Theory, and the dude with the beard, because I think they got the better chance there rather than just being for show. So I'm gonna lock in Austin Theory and his partner for this, because I want, yeah. Also, like, I remember hearing, I don't remember the exact stream, because I do just, like, kind of tune in on your streams. I have no idea what's going on. And then, like, I remember Austin Theory was, like, young, and he was, like, trash talking some other dude, and I'm like, okay, he sounds like he's got something going on. So, yeah.
We got Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
That being said, these guys are part of the tribe, right?
Yes, Samoan Dynasty,
Okay, cool.
a part of the bloodline. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I remember thinking, like, oh, you told me, like, I used to call, what's his name, Roman Reigns, I used to call him Aquaman, and your chat just roasted me. And I'm like, dude, aren't those guys the same guy? But now they're not. Okay, so they both have J names. By the way, if you are in the dating scene, I believe women believe J names are a red flag, so that's all I have to say out of my experience of dating. Not that I have a J name or anything, but okay.
Yes. And they're twins,
Right.
yes.
They are twins. Okay. Who is the older twin? Do you know?
Jimmy.
Maybe.
Yeah. So the person on the right is the older twin. So I'll give you some backstory. They're twins. They were both followers of Roman Reigns, which is the leader of the tribe. And then one of them broke out, which was Jey on the left. So he broke out. So he's more so seen as a good guy, and then on the right, he's seen as the bad guy. So. Yeah.
So I know, and obviously I know he's not in WWE anymore. I know Roman Reigns had a big rivalry with John Cena. Was John Cena typically the good guy?
Yes, always the good guy.
Yeah.
Always, yes.
I like that guy. I like that guy. Yeah. Roman Reigns, he will appear later in this. Is he the main event? He was the 2023 champion, right? Something, right? Or no?
Yes. So he was a champion all through 2023. They haven't announced the night one main event, but we already figure what the night one main event is. So if it's true, then Roman Reigns is main eventing night one and night two.
How can I pick? I feel like, am I wrong to say that Jey Uso is slightly more famous? Because I feel like his name comes first, and when they say Jey and Jimmy, that Jey comes first. I don't know if it's alphabetical or if he's a bigger name, but like, I mean, I play a lot of Pokemon, and usually when they're marketed, the first name in the series usually makes more sales. So for example, like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Diamond made more sales, or does that? I don't know if that makes any. I don't know if that translates to anything. So that's why I'm thinking like Jay is the bigger name in wrestling. Am I wrong for saying that? Is that a?
You're not wrong, actually. Jay is the more favored and taken more serious as a star than Jimmy, so you're not wrong at all.
Given like the fact that I think that Roman Reigns is going to make the later appearance and make a bigger presentation here, I think, and this is one night, I'm predicting, and I could be completely wrong with this, but I'm thinking Jimmy because he's like, I guess, an underdog in a way, and he's the good guy, right? And he's not siding with Roman Reigns, right?
No, Jimmy's the bad guy, and he is with Roman Reigns, but he is the underdog. Oh. No. But he is the underdog. He actually is. Yeah.
Okay. I think I am going to say Jey Uso because of the whole fact that the whole marketing aspect of like when it comes to promotionals for entertainment, the first one is likely to be win. I mean, I feel like there's going to be an upset at some point, but the fact that I think they're going to have Roman Reigns come up and he's probably going to do a segment or a promo or whatever, being like, I don't like this guy, fuck you, like Jimmy is my bro and he should have won. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm gonna say Jay is gonna win because he's like against the Roman Reigns tribe or whatever.
So next up we have the Intercontinental Champion Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
Do you recognize the name? But I'm like, Gunther has the belt already.
Yes.
Wait. And this is a general question. Like, do title holders hold their belt for consecutive years? Is that a common trend? Because I know Roman Reigns has got it for several years, right?
Roman Reigns, he's on a path of like maybe breaking another record, but that's the whole point of Roman Reigns, because people are mad because he's held it for this long and he's not as active. Yeah. This one, so Gunther, I believe he's held it for a year and a half, correct? Chat. But he's active, he's there, and he puts in the work, and that's why people appreciate him.
He's from Canada, like he's smiling in his Wikipedia picture, and this Gunther guy looks angry. Okay, 36-year-old versus a 39-year-old, not much difference there. 6'4", 6'1". Yeah, I wish I knew more about these guys, but like, I don't know. I mean, statistically, he has. I know I've been saying this multiple times. There is going to be an upset at some point because I feel like that's the whole point of making a big production here. But if I had to if I were to actually put money on this and put my own money, and I had to say, I would say the Austrian guy would have the edge here. That's what I would say. I don't want to waste too much time because I'm not too familiar with either of these names. Yeah, Gunther would be who I would lock in. Yeah.
Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, so it's like a three-way. So one guy will come in and then the other two. Oh gosh, I really fucking hate Logan Paul. I know you like him, Minnie, but I really don't like him. Actually, okay. If you put if I was going this from a gambler standpoint, I'm putting my money on something. I put my money on Logan Paul. He did that whole NFT scan. You lose a lot of money, bam. So like, yeah, okay, he's out. So it's between the two other guys, right? So it's between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, but Randy Orton sounds like an older guy, right? Has he been around for a while? He doesn't even look that old. The name just sounds older, right? Randy, is it what's his finishing move?
RKO. You know yeah, RKO.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I remember watching a video about that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of so his meme, so the RKO out of nowhere meme was fucking famous, and it ran through the internet. The reason why Randy Orton doesn't look old but sounds old is because he got there at a very young fucking ripe age at like 19, and I think, or maybe at 21. I can't really remember, but he's been there ever since, so he's not old.
Like, even though I feel like there is a decent chance Logan Paul will win just because he does have the title at the moment, and when it comes to political elections, you know, the incumbents tend to be more favorable. I really just don't like Logan Paul, and I feel like my subconscious cannot just ever like give him anything favorable, and I'm gonna go with Randy Killer Orton.
Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley is mommy, so Rey Mysterio's son, Dom Dom, that's his mommy. That's who dominates his life.
Okay, Rey Mysterio's son looked the submissive and breedable. He kind of looked more effeminate
Yes.
in that title card or whatever you call it, and the promo, whatever you call it, and then this Rhea Ripley. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I was at a store yesterday. I saw her action figure. They had a bunch of them, and this was at Christmas time. I saw this lady buying her son a Rhea Ripley action figure, and I'm like, dude, that is so cool.
That's cool.
Yes, I'm going with Rhea.
All right.
Yeah.
We have Io Sky versus Bailey, and this is for the other brand, the SmackDown Women's Championship.
A similar age. It looks like they actually weigh. I feel like I shouldn't ask a woman her weight, but based off Wikipedia entries, they do weigh the same, even though one is 5 inches taller. Bailey. Okay. I just know Bailey, and then when you said that G word, man, like, oh, the games. Oh, I don't know if I should support my I don't know, my fellow, like, Oriental. Oh my god. Go with Bailey.
You're gonna go with Bailey? Okay. Look, I'm telling you right now, most of your predictions were my predictions. So, Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Who do you think is going to win?
One of those names obviously stands out more to me as someone who doesn't really follow much as wrestling, which is obviously the Seth Rollins. But I've never known that his freaking was his what wrestling name. Like, so Drew McIntyre is 6'5". Ooh, okay, 275 pounds. Debuted in June 6th from the UK, and then the other guy is Seth Rollins. Did Seth Rollins used to be in the other company? Oh, he's married to Becky Lynch. Interesting.
He is. So, I mean, they both were in different companies before WWE, but they've been WWE bred. Like, WWE was their main company.
What would I do if I had to put money on this? And I feel like I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. Yeah, I feel like that's the basic answer, but
Seth Rollins? Okay. Next up, we're getting to the main events. This is the main event of night 1.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah. So now we have Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns and The Rock. Who do you think is gonna win on night 1?
Holy fucking shit, dude. Now this is a hard one, dude. Like, I know like in your stream we once watched a documentary on Cody Rhodes, and people love him, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know you tend to cater to a very diverse community, and he is married to an African American lady, right? Am I wrong?
Yes. What the fuck is?
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but is that why like people tend to like him? He's very he ends racism or whatever. That has nothing to do with anything, right?
He ended racism. No, you're factual with that.
I have no idea what's going on in your streams. I do hear the whole Cody Rhodes and The Rock. At least the last like week or so, there's always these like little like speeches happening. I hear The Rock talking trash to Cody or vice versa, and now it's like and this is not even the big one, I guess, and now this is really hard. If I had to go with my man, this Cody Rhodes guy. People like Seth Rollins too. Wait, how do people feel about Roman Reigns and The Rock? Okay, like from your experience, like what do people think about The Rock coming back and saying all this stuff and being here, being old, like?
Yeah. So people were excited for The Rock because we've been wanting to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns for so long because they are family. So we've been wanting to see that match happen, right? But it came at the worst moment because we have Cody Rhodes, you know, like the American hero here, you know, that ended racism and has done a lot. So the original plan was Rock versus Roman, and then they were gonna push Cody to the side, but then Cody was like, no, fuck that, I ended racism, I should be a part of this. So, and he also won the Royal Rumble. If you win the Royal Rumble, you get to main event Wrestlemania. That's like the thing. So so then Cody sort of was like, no, fuck that, I'm going to be a part of this. And then Seth Rollins came to help him to be a part of this. So people like that The Rock is back now because he's doing good work. But the way that people feel about Roman Reigns, they're tired. They're tired. They want to see this shit end, and they want Cody Rhodes to end this. So people are favoring Cody Rhodes. There are stipulations here. So this is the main event for night 1, right? So if Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes win, that means during the match between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, none of the bloodline can interfere. So The Rock can't interfere, Jay and Jimmy cannot interfere. None of them.
Okay.
But if Roman Reigns and The Rock win night 1, so for the main event of night 2, Cody and Roman, that means they can all interfere. And anything can happen. Anything can fucking happen. So, based off you producing WrestleMania, you know, thinking of what can possibly bring in more numbers and money, who do you think is gonna win this?
This is beyond my comprehension at this point. We kind of hit the first. I'm gonna go with Roman and The Rock for the first one.
Okay.
I guess it's night 1. And I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes for the second one.
Damn! Okay,